Hi everyone, it's Jamie, and if you are watching this and you have not seen my last video I posted, it was a slideshow dedicated to my mom for Mother's Day. Pictures are great, but I also thought that I would share some of my wonderful memories of growing up with my mom and my two-parent household, but since it's Mother's Day, I'm going to talk about my mom. Let's see. Um, well, as y'all know, I was born 2 months premature, and I have a connective tissue disorder called Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. So I had to have in-home physical therapy to help with my weak joints, and the first thing my mom ever heard was one of my pediatricians that we switched after this incident. I was laying on the table or the weigh scale or whatever, and the doctor walks in and Mom asks him, I don't know what the question was, and the doctor told her, and he looked at her and said, "You can just tell that she, meaning me, is not normal in regards to my disability." Mom did not like that wording. She's never liked people saying I'm not normal or anything like that, because really what is normal, she's always taught me to not try to fit in, even though those teenage years and all that, I still tried because I'm a girl. But, yeah, after that doctor said that, we switched because she just did not like that wording because, again, what is normal? That's my normal, is my disabilities. We're all different, and she's always taught me that. Another thing is, I want to say I was probably like 5 or 6. And mom's always been my favorite parent, even though you're technically not supposed to have favorites. Most girls are daddy's girls, not me. Me and dad don't get along. I mean, I still love him. He's my dad. But we don't mesh well like me and mom. Dad's always been more of the pusher in my life. He's always pushed to have me have a somewhat normal life. He never let me make excuses with my disability. I love him for that. Sometimes I get upset and get stressed out and all that, but I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. Just me and mom get along better, and I think it's because she let me get away with a lot more. But that shouldn't be a reason that a parent's a favorite. But hey, anyway, I was probably 5 or 6, and this was around the time me and my brother fought a lot, and I didn't like staying home alone with dad because he had a very I don't know. Anyway, we went to a dance recital for one of my cousins, and they did a tribute to a little girl who died choking on a cookie. Well, I didn't understand all of the concept. I knew kind of what death was, not that real well, but I knew death meant mom would no longer be with me, and I did not want to be left alone with the guys in my life, my dad and my brother. So I knew that the dance was related to death, and during the dance, I'm not paying attention to the dance recital. Instead, I'm hugging my mom tight, crying, begging her not to die. I'm like, "Don't die, Mama, don't die." And she's like, "Jamie, I'm not going anywhere." Yeah. Um, so, yeah, that's one funny incident. She's always been baking, since I could, as long as I remember, my mom's always baked. She loves baking. Cooking, not so much. She does cook because if she doesn't do it, and Dad was working a lot, so she was the only one. We wouldn't have eaten. um, but yeah, Dad enjoys cooking more than Mom, but he worked a lot. Anyway, back to the baking. I want to say I started sitting and watching her from age 2 or 3. I'd sit on the cabinet, I'd help her occasionally put the ingredients, and she taught me a lot. One, don't stick your finger in the batter, and if you do, go wash your hands, don't stick it back in. Also, don't lick your fingers while you're working, wait till the end. Yeah, she let me lick the spoon afterwards. Sometimes I try to sneak another scoop and I get swatted with the little spatula. I also remember weekend mornings helping her cook breakfast, dragging a chair across the kitchen floor to the stove and helping her. I enjoyed that a lot. She really wasn't sewing and stuff whenever I was little. That was more once I got into teen and early adulthood, she really got into it. She always taught me. I mean, because we always made time for family, like her mom, my cousins, my dad's mom. Dad wasn't as pushy about going to see his parents. Mom always kind of pushed him to do that. She always taught me that family was important. As I got into teen years and dealt with bullying and stuff, and she continued to try to tell me that I shouldn't try to fit in. God didn't make a mold for every person to fit. She always expressed that faith was important. I was involved in church activities a lot until confirmation, and then college took over and I had more pain, and as much as I regret it, I put God on the back burner, which a lot of us do when we live fast-paced lives. Now, even though I'm hurting a lot and fall asleep in church, so I don't see the point in going if I'm going to fall asleep. I listen to podcasts on the computer. I do prayer time. I do Bible readings. I make time for God. It's just I can't sit through an hour in Mass right now. Not with the way I'm hurting and having to live on pain meds. I know that sounds like an excuse, but I don't know. But she always told me that God was important. No matter what friend I brought home, she always treated them with hospitality. She always went out of her way for my friends and treated them like one of her own. And I know my friends that I'm still very close to appreciate it. They think of her as their second mama. They in fact call her Mama Sheila. I don't know. It's just, there's a lot. She taught me that I didn't need makeup to be beautiful, that I should always love myself first, that guys would eventually come along, that friendships should be very sturdy and in place before I tried to focus on a guy. She gave me a lot of good advice. A lot of parents, when I was growing up, were working. My mom didn't start working till I was in 2nd grade, so she was home a lot whenever I was growing up. I mean, she encouraged my imagination. I remember being 10 years old and still carrying around my baby doll. I mean, I'm 28 and still occasionally carry her around. Not in public anymore, but every once in a while I'll pull her out of the closet and tap her like she's a real baby. I mean, I got that maternal instinct from watching Mom. I mean, even now, I still enjoy pulling out my Barbies whenever I have my little cousins come over. Every once in a while, I'll watch cartoons and little kid shows that I grew up on. I'll pull up theme songs to shows I watched as a little kid and sing the theme songs. I still got a very immature maturity level, but I can get in touch with my inner kid and entertain my little cousins and David's niece. I remember being 10 years old and still carrying my baby doll around, and we went out to eat somewhere, and I started to get out with my baby doll, and Dad's like, leave the doll in the car, you're 10 years old. And Mom's like, leave her be, let her be a kid. Girls grow up too fast nowadays, let her be. And Mom's always been like that. Even today, whenever I'm watching cartoons in front of Dad, you're too old to watch cartoons. I just roll my eyes at him and be like, leave me alone. And Mom's like, yeah, leave her alone. She's mature when she needs to. She pays her bills, blah, blah, blah. She adults when she needs to. If this is what gives her joy, let her enjoy it. And I really love Mom for that, because a lot of people, not my friends or anything, but a lot of people that don't know me would be like, she's immature. She's not. And it's like, you don't know me. You don't know what I deal with. Yes, I got disabilities. It doesn't affect my mentality level. I'm in college. Not right now because I'm on pain meds and trying to get my rods fixed. But why is it if something doesn't fit your ideals, it makes me the bad person? But anyway, there's so much I could tell y'all and rant about, but this is supposed to be a happy video about my memories with my wonderful Mom. Every birthday she always goes out of her way to make me a cake instead of some parents going out and buying one. And I find they taste better than the store-bought ones anyway. They're from scratch. My mom encourages me and everything. Like, if I'm at a crossroads about what I want to do with my life, or how I'm struggling with some college courses, and she's there to listen. And with my relationships, however, we kind of had to figure out, I can't tell her everything because then she turns against my boyfriend, fiance, whatever. So it's like we're still trying to figure out what can still be discussed, and I'm still at that immature level, and I probably will never fully become a official adult. I'll always have that immaturity, which I don't think is a bad thing, because it helps with my creativity. It helps with my creative writing. It helps me entertain my little cousins and David's niece, and maybe it'll help me when I eventually become a mom. If I ever become a mom. I hope I do. Because I had a really great example of a mom. Despite constant sayings of parenthood does not come with a manual, Mom probably had a lot of help and advice. Some she took, some she didn't. Her pregnancy for me was very difficult. I know that. and I am glad she did not abort me. I am very thankful for everything she's taught me. I'm thankful for her and Dad constantly pushing me to be the best I can be. I had a idea in mind for this video, and it just went. It's just, I don't know. I just know I love my mom, and she is my best friend, and I just wanted to talk about her a little bit. And I had a great idea in mind, and it went bye-bye. Story of my life. Anyway, happy Mother's Day, Mom. Love you. And I hope that we continue to have the relationship that we have. Love you.